When you think of Tokyo and you think of luxury, chances are one name pops into your head: Ginza, right? It just screams high-end department stores, glitter, and a vibe that can feel, well, a little intimidating. But today, we're gonna pull back the curtain and unlock a totally different side of this famous district.
I mean, let's be real, the reputation is there for a reason. For a lot of us, Ginza means exclusive restaurants where the bill has way more zeros than you'd like. It's the absolute peak of sophistication, it's steeped in history, but yeah, it can feel a bit out of reach for the casual visitor.
But here's the secret. Behind that super polished facade, there's a whole other Ginza, one that's packed with incredible value, amazing hidden gems, and world-class experiences that you absolutely don't need to break the bank for. So let's get into the Ginza you might not know exists.
All right, so our journey starts at what I'd call the golden hour for foodies in Ginza, lunchtime. This is the best time to find what the Japanese call kosupa, which basically means amazing cost performance. Seriously, this is when Ginza's top chefs offer their incredible skills at prices that seem almost too good to be true.
And the sheer variety of top-tier lunches is just wild. In the mood for sushi? You can pop into Ginza Maruchi Sushi, a bustling spot where you can get 16 pieces of unbelievably fresh sushi for about 2,500 yen. Or maybe something crispy. Duck into Tempura Yasuda for this delicate artisanal tempura set for just under 1,800 yen. And for something really classic and comforting, Torrigan serves kamemeshi, that's kettle rice, cooked to order just for you.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. When you find one of these spots, you realize that getting this level of quality in this neighborhood for these prices, it honestly feels like you've been let in on a wonderful secret. It's a total game changer.
Okay, so after an amazing lunch, the sheer energy of Ginza can be a lot. So for our next stop, we're gonna find a little moment of peace, a little bit of tradition, away from all those bustling main streets.
Now, these aren't your typical modern grab-and-go cafes. We're talking about kisaten, these classic Japanese coffee houses that feel like little time capsules. Think of them as quiet sanctuaries dedicated to the art of coffee, perfect for a little recharge. And a place like Basin Coffee Rin is the perfect example. You step inside and you're in this quiet, wood-paneled room, and the amazing aroma of charcoal-roasted coffee is everywhere. But here's the part that is just so cool. The staff will look at you for a moment, and then they'll pick a unique cup and saucer from their collection that they feel matches your personal vibe. How amazing is that? It's this incredibly personal touch that turns a simple coffee break, especially with a slice of their rich cheesecake, into a moment you'll actually remember. So, as day turns to night, Ginza starts to show off what is probably its most famous side, being home to some of the absolute best bars in the world. But we're not talking about just any old bars. We're talking about a very specific, very respected category. To really get the Ginza bar scene, you have to understand the idea of an authentic bar. This is more than just a place to get a drink, it's an experience. We're talking about these calm, sophisticated spaces where the bartender is a true master of their craft with his deep, encyclopedic knowledge of spirits. The whole focus is on the quality of the drink and the elegance of the moment.
And the range you'll find in Ginza is incredible. On one end, you've got living history like Bar Lupin. I mean, this place was founded in 1928. It was a favorite spot for Japan's most famous writers, and when you step inside, it feels like you've literally traveled back in time. And then, on the other end of the spectrum, you have modern innovators like Bar White Oak, a true hidden gem that's all about fresh, seasonal, and sometimes really unexpected ingredients.
So let's zoom in on one of these modern gems, Bar White Oak. It's tucked away on the third floor of a building in Ginza, and it just perfectly captures that modern, authentic bar spirit.
The name itself tells you everything. You know, white oak is the wood that's used to make barrels for aging whiskey and wine. So the whole concept of the bar is to be this strong, reliable resting spot for guests, deeply rooted in the neighborhood, just like the trees that make their best drinks possible. Pretty thoughtful, right?
So one of their big things is fresh fruit cocktails. The menu is always changing because they only use whatever is in season and at its absolute peak of flavor. And because it's an intimate 7-seat counter, you get a front row seat to watch the bartender's incredible skill and precision up close.
But this is where things get really unique. They make cocktails with vegetables, and the owner bartender isn't just winging it. He's a certified junior vegetable sommelier. That's a real thing, and that expertise lets him create these incredible drinks, like a green smoothie made with Japanese mustard spinach and a vodka base. It might sound a little wild, but it's supposed to be delicious, super easy to drink, and, of course, totally Instagram-worthy.
And for the whiskey lovers out there, oh, you are in for a treat. The owner has personally curated a collection of over 200 different whiskeys. We're talking everything from classic Scotch to super rare Japanese bottles. It's a collection built on pure passion and expertise, so there's something for everyone, whether you're a total beginner or a seasoned pro. So, from a surprisingly affordable and delicious lunch, to a peaceful coffee break, to an innovative cocktail, we've seen a side of Ginza that's all about discovery. It proves it's not just a place for high-end shopping, it's a neighborhood with so many layers of history and flavor just waiting for you to find them. So here it is, your simple game plan for your own Ginza adventure. It doesn't have to be intimidating at all. Just start by exploring for one of those perfect high-value lunches. Then, find yourself a unique little cafe for a quiet break to just soak it all in. And finally, cap off the day by discovering one of its amazing hidden bars.
At the end of the day, Ginza is a neighborhood that really rewards anyone who's curious. It'll challenge your expectations and offer you these world-class moments in the most unexpected places. So the only real question left is, what secret side of Ginza will you discover?